Hey trainers, a Pokédad here back at you. We got another big week with a lot of content in Pokemon Go, and I want to get you prepped so you know what to miss and what to catch for May 19th to the 25th. So on Monday, we're going to be carrying over Mega Gyarados in Mega Raids, as well as the Lake Trio in 5-star raids. And these will take us through all the way through till Sunday at 10 a.m. local time. I covered these in last week's video, so if you want to check that out. But again, the Lake Trio are good for a Pokédex entry, while Mega Gyarados is definitely worth going after and trying to get a good IV for the Master League. Monday at 6 a.m., we will get the Gigantamax Machamp Max Battle Day Lead-Up Research. That's a mouthful. That's going to be available, and which will award you a Dynamax Beldum encounter, some Beldum candy, and some Max Particles. I recommend not collecting those particles until Sunday, the day of the event, just so you can do an extra battle. But also at 6 a.m., we will see the Max Battle rotation change to feature Squirtle, Krabby, Sableye, and Beldum. All these can be shiny, and Sableye will be taking the Max Monday slot at 6 to 7 p.m. local time. Sableye will be a decent budget Ghost and Dark-type Pokemon to go after, especially because it does have a Mega form as well, but it is largely overshadowed in the Dynamax and Gigantamax realm by Gengar. So it's worth doing during the Max Monday, especially if you're at a local meetup on Campfire, where if you check into the meetup, you'll receive an extra 800 Max Particles after completing some tasks. So this is really great, gives you a great jump start to your Machamp lead-up research. As far as the other Pokemon go for this week, I would pass on Krabby and Squirtle and focus on getting a good IV Beldum to evolve or at least grind for some candy, as Metagross will be your highest damage dealer for Gigantamax Machamp. Now, Tuesday the 20th at 1 p.m., the Go Battle League will change to feature the Great League and the Catch Cup Might and Mastery Great Edition. Holy cow. They really just jam-packing the titles on these things. All right, so the Great League is going to feature any Pokemon 1500 CP and below, while the Catch Cup will feature your Pokemon 1500 CP and below, but only Pokemon caught during the Might and Mastery season will be eligible for this cup. Now, Tuesday night from 6 to 7 p.m., we will have the weekly Spotlight Hour featuring Poochyena, which has a fantastic shiny. And we're going to have the special bonus of 2x Evolve XP. So if you still have some Pokemon tagged for evolution, drop a lucky egg and spend some time doing those evolutions, especially if you're stuck in the house or something like that or at work. If you are able to get out and catch Poochyena, make sure you Mega Evolve a normal type Pokemon for extra candy gains. Wednesday the 21st at midnight until the following Tuesday, we will have the Go Battle Week Might and Mastery. So we will see bonuses of 4x Stardust from win rewards, maximum number of sets you can play per day increased from 5 to 20 for a total of 100 battles per day. Pokemon encountered from rewards will have a wider variance of attack, defense, and HP. And a free battle-themed timed research will be available, which will give you 30,000 XP, 3 rare candy, an elite TM, and an avatar hat inspired by Mustard. And credit to LeakDuck for this little infographic as well. Also on Wednesday at 10 a.m. local time, we will have the Final Strike Go Battle Week event running until the following Tuesday. We're going to see the debut of Single and Rapid Strike Urshifu. We've been waiting for these as well. And I'm going to touch on which one you should pick of these later on. But first, let's go over the event itself. Wild encounters are going to include Mankey, Seal, Galarian Zigzagoon, Metatite, Froakie, and a rare chance of Dino and Nickit. All of these can be shiny except for Nickit. Event bonuses are going to include 2x XP for winning raids, increased chance to encounter shiny Metatite, Stunky, and Marini, and 1 extra raid pass per day once you complete that free timed research. We will unlock the last part of the Might and Mastery special research, which will let you evolve your Cubfu, give you some Cubfu candy, and encounter Charcadet with a special background, most likely that Might and Mastery background we've seen for the Comday Pokemon. 1-star raids are going to include Carvanha, Stunky, Marini. 3-star raids are going to be Lapras, Hisuian Samurott, and Bombardier. All of these can be shiny. A lot of these are in there because now you can do some of these raids to evolve your Cubfu with Cubfu as your buddy. A timed research will be available that will give you rare candy, Cubfu candy, and an event-themed encounters. A $5 paid timed research will be available as well to give you 2 premium battle passes, 4 lucky eggs, 1 max particle pack, and event encounters. This is, I'm not big on spending money in this game, but this is a good deal, definitely worth your money based on what you're getting for this. There's also going to be some legacy moves that you can get when you evolve Pokemon during this time. If you evolve Mankey into Primeape, it will learn Rage Fist. Seal into Dugong will get Ice Shard. Zweilous to Hydreigon will learn Brutal Swing. Frogadier to Greninja will learn Hydro Cannon. And Lapras encountered from the raids or research can know Ice Beam. All right, let's get back to Urshifu. So you will have the chance to evolve your Dynamax Cubfu that you caught earlier in the season into Single Strike Urshifu with 200 candy and have it as your buddy and defeat 30 Dark-type raids or max battles. And similarly, for the Rapid Strike version, you're going to need 200 candy and defeat 30 Water-type raids or max battles. Obviously, in terms of max battles, the Water types are a lot easier to go after. Dark, I mean, we have Sableye now, which is good, but the Water will be more readily available. But you have two options here. One option is to go ahead and buy the $8 paid special research to get an Incense, 2 premium battle passes, a star piece, and another Dynamax Cubfu. Now, if you purchased this earlier in the season, you cannot purchase it again, but this is another opportunity if you missed it earlier. Your second option is to stay free and not purchase that. If you buy the ticket, obviously evolve to get both of them. They're both worth it. This ticket is worth the value, but if you are a free-to-play player like myself and will not buy that ticket, then I highly suggest the Single Strike version of Urshifu. I'm probably going to make a separate video to cover this, as they're both great options. They both have pros and cons, but the quick of it is going to be that the Water-type Rapid Strike is outclassed by other Water-type Gigantamax Pokemon and Dynamax Pokemon, whereas the Dark-type Single Strike will be of higher value, in my opinion. I'm not saying that it's better than the Rapid Strike form, but if you want a video that shows that more in depth of the comparison of those two, let me know down in the comments. I can put that out there, but my quick of it is, if you only have one, I would go after that Dark-type Single Strike. And then still on Wednesday, from 6 to 7 p.m., we have the weekly raid hour featuring the Lake Guardian trio of Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf. Again, these are region locked and really only worth a Pokédex entry, so if you want to use those remote raid passes, go ahead. But this is almost the last time we're going to see that seasonal bonus of a Rare Candy XL when catching a Legendary during the raid hour, so take advantage of that as well. Thursday and Friday, we don't have anything new, but we have plenty to do with the amount of crazy content we have going on. Between the ongoing events and the lead up to the Gigantamax Machamp, and the very Machop weekend we have in general. So Saturday, I suggest trying to end your day with at least 800 max particles, and possibly more if you can, when you're out and about for Machop Community Day Classic running from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. This is going to be a great opportunity to grab a lot of Machop candy and XL candy for your Gigantamax forms, or your Shadow forms, or your Shinies. You're also going to be able to pick up a lot of great Shinies as well. Event bonuses will include 3 times Catch Stardust, 3-hour Lure modules, 3-hour Incense, and Snapshot surprise encounters. We will also see a Community Day research lasting the week after for a few more encounters and at least one encounter with the Machop with the seasonal background. We will have event field research tasks going on, giving you Machop encounters, Stardust, or Great Balls. Also, if you evolve Machoke into Machamp, it will learn the Dark-type move Payback. It's not its best attack, and it doesn't have stab damage, so it's not really worth going after that in particular, but that is there as well. There will also be a special research available in the web store or in-game shop that gives you 3 encounters with a Machamp with a seasonal background guaranteed. And this is still a Community Day Classic, so we do see less event bonuses, but you can still make the most of it by dropping a star piece to add on top of your 3 times Stardust bonus. Also, make sure you Mega Evolve your highest level Fighting type Mega, like Lucario, something of that nature. You can also take advantage of Machop, reduce Evolve Candy when you trade with friends, and then it will only cost you 25 candy when traded to get a Machop all the way up to Machamp. So you get 2 evolutions for just 25 candies when you're trading that Pokemon. This will also help you with your trading medal, your evolution medal, and during this season, you'll get a guaranteed XL candy with each trade. So please take advantage of this, as you're going to really need those XL candies for Gigantamax Machamp. Also, obviously, you can hopefully lucky trade a shiny Machop as well. Sunday at 10 a.m., we will see a change in the raid bosses, with Mega Altaria taking the Mega slot and Tapu Bulu taking the 5-star slot. Mega Altaria is fun to look at, really fun to look at, really poofy, adorable. It has an interesting Mega typing. That's about it. It's about 24th best Fairy type attacker. It is even worse than Dragon. Don't even talk to me about its PvP standings. But Tapu Bulu, on the other hand, is 16 in Grass-type raid attackers, number 7 in Fairy-type raid attackers, and it's also ranked 16th in the Master League. So this is definitely worth going after, and it also has a fantastic shiny. Then also on Sunday is the big one we've been waiting for, Gigantamax Machamp Max Battle Day, running from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. I have a separate video on this, so check it out, as that covers event details, top counters, everything that you need to know for that. Keep in mind, in these videos, I really try to cover middle-of-the-road players like myself who don't have an abundant amount of resources. My quick 2 cents on this here, if you don't watch it, is to make sure you are powering up a Metagross to at least level 30 and maxing out the max attack and have Zen Headbutt as his fast attack. Each and every person should bring at least 1 Metagross to battle. You cannot go wrong there. It will not be a waste. Dynamax Metagross, absolute powerhouse, and will be for a long time. It does not get a Gigantamax form, so invest in that. It will not be a waste of resources. And that covers everything going on this week. Very soon we'll be having our Go Fest season, which I'm very excited to say that our PokeFam, my PokeFam personally, will be going to the in-person event in New Jersey. So I'll be bringing some videos soon to cover Go Fest, what's going to be happening, spawns, all that good stuff. And I'll be bringing you some in-person content as well. Leave a comment if you're going to an in-person event and if you're excited for this awesome Go Fest season we're about to see. And also leave a comment if there's anything that you want to see in particular for content coming up in this next season. But as always, get out there and enjoy the game by yourself or with your PokeFam and friends. I'll catch you next time.